A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, this is a huge opportunity. They almost made it to the national championship last year. As the runner-ups, they have proven that they can compete with anybody in college football, but now they've got to show they can do it again and be consistent competitively. Reese?
All right, Holly. And the Scarlet Knights headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action.
That's good.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Unloads quickly. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Mensah. Bears the pressure. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
Yo.
Got his man. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Inside, it's Fletcher. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Pulls it on the option.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Bringing the heat. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Here's Mensah to throw. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run.
Give me that. Let's go.
Stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And listen, I have no problem on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Handoff from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got his man. At the 45 on his way. touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the foot.
Touchdown, Rutgers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. He'll try to do it himself. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Running inside, it's Fletcher. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
Find some fresh air. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky.
It's a seam wide open, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And he puts through the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in. It's Duck. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's really the sign of a tight end that's elite. When you start recruiting these guys, man, can you make the first guy miss? That's what makes a tight end go from really, really good to elite. And he does a great job breaking the tackle and then starts chewing up yards after the catch. That's exactly what you want from a great tight end.
The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got the quick pass. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. After the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Could be an alley. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. He'll try to tack on one more.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
He'll bring it out. It's Upshaw. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Smashes through the tackle. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the ground with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Got it behind the line. It's Jacobs. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this.
Give me that, pussy. Let's go. Good D, nigga.
He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
He fires to the left side. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Oh, man.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Man, who says you can't run
Hell yeah,
anymore,
bro.
right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Makes the catch. It's Raymond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
What a run by their tailback, and simply one of the best in the entire country, and his ability to make people miss is the reason why, guys. That's one thing that's just not coachable. You have it or you don't. That was something they identified in him when they were recruiting him to come play in this offense, and now
looking for a deep man. He got it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Damn. Damn, towards Charlotte, that's crazy.
I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
You sent it to me?
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Upshaw. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give them 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guarantee.
There's some room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Honestly, bro.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football.
I said it before, bro. They can't be after one, bro. That's really my brother, but
get that first down. Now
you don't have the ability to shoot after one.
You want to throw the football and put that mistake behind him.
It works sometimes, don't get me wrong.
I
said what?
Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew
But if he goes 0 for 4, 1 for 5, that shit hurt us, bro. Yeah, that should be hurting us. Especially when he's wide open and he breaks.
We've seen them at any area of the field so far in this one have success in the running.
But he had a versatile player. He could play any position. And if he just play on that 6'10" or that 6'8", whatever he got, and I just run the one, or you run the one, turn the offense will be way better, bro. In my opinion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Mensa. Oh, they're after him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls.
No, it was definitely that one game. I should have made. I brick some threes. I should have made on that game. I missed that wide open 3. That's how the game. That's what I mean. I brick some easy shit. But other than that, some close games.
The run inside. It's Fletcher. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
It starts everything. A lot of scrimmage starts
tempo or something like that, bro. What y'all stoppable, bro?
The U is known for attitude, and when they play physical, they've got great teams.
Got him, and nobody's close.
Yeah, I know a situation.
Touchdown, Miami! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
What happened with Trump?
Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first.
The 20. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
I just love that about this team because right when it looks like the opponent has just a glimmer of hope, scoring a touchdown on the last drive, they just come right back out, David. They put their foot down on the gas. They put their foot down on your throat. They stay aggressive and score a touchdown of their own.
It's just such
But
an
yeah,
explosive offense, man. They can hurt you
it definitely could have been a better night
so
for sure.
dangerous. Defenses
But
don't know
there's
what
certain
to do
situations
right.
you shouldn't be in.
Great answer. You give up a touchdown, you go right back and get you.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard
Yeah,
line, so not a
certain
whole lot
situations
of
you're supposed to be in.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside, it's Fletcher.
Yeah, that too. We was getting some try hard punt guards.
Chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first
Yeah,
down.
we was getting some ass
Defense is
off.
going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now second and
Like
8.
30 something.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. After picking up a couple at second and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Darian Menton to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't believe he won something too. Like Nate, that one game that he kept getting crab, bro. That was a blessing, bro. I think that was 2K's guys telling from the one that I bricked that shot. They gave that. That's why they did that, bro. Yeah. Cause he cooked Nate, bro. He cooked him. I'm like, stay in front of him. That shit was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And winning first down.
Plus, when you have a fifth, that should be hurting us too sometimes,
you
right?
can't get bludgeoned. You
You don't
can't
got a
get
fifth.
physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Fletcher. Runs through a man, he might have some space. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
and he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there.
Jamaica was lit. Nah, it wasn't no girl showing. But definitely some fun shit over there though, man. Definitely fun shit for sure.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
It was definitely lit.
Looking to throw on first down.
No, it wasn't no.
Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It was a lot of snow on there though, for sure.
So now it's 2nd and long. Might be
Yeah, a lot of
changing
them
the route.
in this one for sure. They don't want to be dark, so they use their swim. Make them start light swim and shit.
Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Oh, fuck. Good catch, KJ.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first.
Hey Wes, what you do for the G-Day, bro?
Left to work with before the half. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Big fella moving. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're going to run it. And he's in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
Coming out with it, it's Upshaw. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. He finally goes out of bounds, and what a way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the number 10 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Sooners looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback that you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
Depends, man. It depends. It depends, man.
Punt is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job.
Niggas fuck crackheads, bro. Like
down the field, and if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this.
Talking about old girl that was on a fan bus, bro.
Third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Yeah, he's funny as hell.
And man, this is more of the same.
That's way better looking midgets, bro.
Like they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like. I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's shooting.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. He's got it on the right. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Third down, and this offense is already in a...
The smoky, it smell crazy down there?
Not to mention multiple scores. Mensah.
Ooh, that was a pick six.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish.
Now, what you say?
No, he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a
because of the wildfires in Canada and shit, so it smell like smoky.
The Canes send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt, bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They
everybody
get
some
talked about a
bullshit.
lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Quick completion on the out route. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The run inside. It's Raymond. Maybe some room here. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can paint holes.
Some dude at my job said in South America they light up like bushes and leaves and shit and stuff like that all the time.
That's how you finish opponents off.
Going to the run, it's
Like
Raymond.
leaves and shit.
He stopped at the
I don't know
14-yard
why,
line, and they'll stay on the
but
attack
he said it
from
smelled like
there.
that all the time in South America.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Might be calling a hot route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly complete. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal?
We just gotta maintain this lead, bro.
Rutgers is holding the lead.
Storm this field.
Lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. will try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
You can't let this nigga on his back.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
Well, he's going to go outside. Yep, that's the method.
Forced out of bounds at the 20-yard
Just
line.
use that bitch
Good job of coverage on that
until
kick.
they cut outside.
The Canes offense comes onto the field
I
looking
want
to
to
put
that
together a drive.
out.
There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Oh.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack.
Gotta learn
Already
how
got
to
an
do more
interception.
adjustments.
Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together, dominating this football game.
Pocket breaking down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
That's the 4th.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Mensah to throw. Pressure coming.
Still got that pass on. You stayed in bounds?
Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fletcher. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this football.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is always the time in the game when coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play. Find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something.
Oh, he ran the ball. I thought he was about to.
Across the 35.
Go.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You know I can't
The
stop the run.
Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Throwing Mensah. Here's a heat.
That was right
It's on
there.
target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yeah, David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to...
Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And
Make
listen,
him burn
when
his
you
timeouts.
find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
inside. It's Raymond.
Where we going? Dagger.
At the 40, there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Rutgers. He got a step and just dusted the field. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Upshaw. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Good fucking win, team. Good win. Needed this one, bro. Should be 2-1, 2-0.
A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Come on, man.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole
GG's,
in the
mate.
screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer,
you better
probably
perform.
a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the
Yeah, you know I'm
screen
still in the
in.
leagues,
They were
man.
ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Yeah, I'm still in
That'll
them.
be
Yep.
enough for the
Every
first
year, brother.
down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
I kind of did good, bro. He got Miami. I got Rutgers. He should have blew me out. But we prevailed.
You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
He'll pull it down. Hits the side, got the first down with his feet. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And man, you love to see that from this offense coming out and
I definitely gotta go
right? Like putting a drive
on a
together.
trip without
Their
license,
defense just
man.
gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Yeah, I think I'll be allowed to go.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw.
Oh, he dropped it. I should have been a pick. No, I think you'll fuck with Jamaica heavy, man.
Second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
That shit probably free at the resort, man.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a
Too
good
many
day, but
throws
they
out there,
finally
bro.
get to him on that run. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Then on top of that, you see girls from the excursions and shit.
This will be the
Where you at?
but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They'll move the tight end. Darian Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone.
You do.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because
Oh yeah, he said how he let old dude fuck his wife.
don't get to play that much.
Me
or,
too.
This game's over.
How you say he let old dude fuck his wife?
Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late.
Shit, man.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a
Bro,
huge
that
lead.
shit common, bro. Believe it or not.
Okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hyde is back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So Miami signals for a timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet.
Bro, it's a video, bro. This video. Black nigga cracking his girl, bro. And the white dude was like, I can't take this no more. And left the room. Oh. Yeah, dude got mad. He's like, I can't take this no more. He left the room. This white girl was getting cracked. Dude, don't agree to that shit, bro. If your girl wanna get fucked by another nigga, bro, she don't love you, bro. Yeah, she don't love you, bro.
Like a running back, and you see it in college football now. Just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage, and you watch him there, just pulls the ball down.
Touchdown, Miami, and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting an onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Nah, bro, I don't know, bro. Niggas giving me them racks? Like, what's the occasion? Like, if I'm out the country or some shit. If I'm out the country, some dude like, listen, bro, I got 2K for you, bro. Go handle that.
And they'll still have 1 timeout left
no.
at their disposal.
No. Just for the love of the game, bruh? No, bruh, because I don't... No,
and they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And now
niggas wild do be fired, bruh. I ain't gonna lie.
And the running game has been disastrous.
And it's crazy because overseas, they really be on that, bruh.
Try to salvage the drive on 3rd down.
You'll just never know.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. And they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
But say if he leaving the room, oh yeah, game on. But depends if she fired though. She can't be no mid old lady. Nah, it gotta be bruh. It gotta be for some serious money, bruh.
The kick is on its way.
Even then, I might not agree to that shit, bruh.
He fields the punt in his own end zone. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. After this, it'll be a wrap. Here's Spence at a throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Oh, he got loose. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0.
Let's fucking go. Good win. crazy win for the program. Needed that bad. Yeah, these balls is alright. Yeah, I was going to say it depends. The baby shower fucking new balls. Because you're going to have to make them a certain way, bro, for them to be good. Oh, that shit gave me hella coach XP. Oh my god.